If you're a content creator trying to grow online and stand out in your niche, but you're feeling stuck in the scroll of sameness, let me let you in on something that almost no one is talking about. The number one way to build massive authority fast is not blogging, it's not posting more reels, and it's not launching a podcast. It's something totally different, and it works like crazy. Now, before we dive into the video, hi, I'm Kate, and I am the founder and editor-in-chief of 2 successful magazines with over 13 million views, a 6-figure subscriber list, and well over 6 figures in revenue. I'm also the founder of the Editor Academy, which is the most comprehensive course for starting a magazine. Here on my channel, I teach content creators and founders how to build real authority, community, and income by launching a magazine and creating something that actually stands out. So if you're building a personal brand or a business online, this video might just change how you show up, so let's go ahead and get into it. First, let's talk about what's not working. Now, most content creators are stuck in what I call the influencer loop. That means posting nonstop on Instagram, launching a podcast that's hard to grow, and writing blog posts that barely get seen. The problem is that you're putting in all of this effort and still no one really sees you as the leader in your space. You're still just another creator on the feed, and that's exhausting. So what actually works here? How do you go from just another creator to a well-respected voice in your niche? The answer is to start a magazine. Now, I know what you're thinking, a magazine. Isn't that old school? Not at all. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things you can create right now to instantly elevate your brand, build serious credibility, and open up new income streams. So here's why it works. You're not just a content creator, you are now an editor-in-chief. Now you get to curate the conversation in your niche. When you start a magazine, now other people want to be featured by you, which gives you built-in authority by association. Also, just visually, magazines look more polished and premium than an Instagram feed or a blog. So let me tell you a little bit about how my magazines took off. When I launched my first magazine, I did not have a massive audience. I started from zero. But what I did have was a clear niche, a strong point of view, and a format that stood out. I sought out to fill a gap in the market that I noticed when I was just a junior in college. I noticed that a parenting magazine had closed down and there was nothing like it anymore, especially in the digital space. So even though I was in college, I had no kids of my own, I set out to start that magazine and fill that gap. As a result, my first issue got shared by people I never expected, landed me brand collaborations and interest from day one, and it opened the door to future covers that I could never have imagined, ad spaces, partnerships, and paid features. Now, why did that happen? It's because a magazine positions you as someone who leads, not just somebody who posts. People then started coming to me, and that's what changed everything. Now, I know you can sit there and watch it and say, okay, Kate, well, that was you. But let me give you an example of one of my students. One of my students, Hannah, had a blog called The Swish. She was writing great content, she was building a community, but she wanted to create something that would elevate her authority, expand her reach, and even set her up to create new income streams. That's why she launched her magazine. Starting The Swish magazine gave her an immediate edge. It gave her more authority, more brand credibility, and it opened up new income streams because now she can sell her issues both in print and digital and sell advertising inside the issue and on her website. But not just that, because she's expanding her reach, now she's creating content that more brands want to be a part of. Now Hannah is seen as the leader in her niche because her brand doesn't just look legit, it actually is. And she did not need a massive audience to start, just the right strategy. Hannah joined me in January, and by March, she already had her magazine available for pre-orders. She did all of this in 60 days. So let me clear this up for you. If you're wanting to start a magazine, here's what you don't need. You don't need to be a writer, you don't need to have design experience, and you do not need to have a giant following. You definitely don't need any kind of background in publishing or journalism. That's where I come in. What you do need is a guide and someone to walk you through it step by step. This is exactly why I created the Editor Academy, which is the most comprehensive course on starting a magazine. Inside the Editor Academy, I teach you how to choose the right niche and build your magazine from scratch. I teach you how to design it, even if you have zero experience. I teach you how to launch it, grow your audience, and set yourself up to get paid. So whether you want to build influence and authority, attract collaborations, or create a new income stream, a magazine can get you there faster than a blog, a podcast, or an Instagram feed ever could. Go ahead and click the link below and I will walk you through every single step inside the Editor Academy. This is how you go from content creator to editor-in-chief. So if you're ready to finally build something that gets noticed, if you're ready to stop blending in and start standing out, start a magazine. Click the link below in the description box and join me inside of the Editor Academy, and we will bring your magazine to life together in as little as 60 days. And let me know in the comments, have you ever thought about starting a magazine, and what would your dream magazine be? There is a whole world beyond the content hamster wheel, and your magazine might be just the thing that gets you there. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.